I'm back. I'm back to more Super Mario 3D World here. Last time I just started off with World 2 here. Yeah, I did a lot of practice on that. And this time I'm continuing on forward. And I started off in the War Pipe. I don't know why, considering last time I stopped I was like out here instead of getting this like one up here. Doesn't that mean I had to recollect it again or something? Or I don't know, maybe that's just the last world or level that I wouldn't jump into, so maybe I've already collected there. I don't know, it's been a while. Anyway, it's just like jumping onto this world here, not dealing with the Toad house here. Started off with a cough. It's probably because I was too much talking and not taking in a breath there. That was stupid of me. Anyway, I believe this is like the first level that was showed off for the game, because this is like very recognizable. It's like being seen on the trailers and stuff like that. Yeah, and you would think this level this would appear in like the first world, but no. Instead, it's like in the second world. It's has like very World 1 vibes here with all the grassy area and stuff like that. With the main like level theme here, it's just like very odd indeed. Alright, anyways, I'm just like going on forward here, trying to correct the red rings. Am I gonna correct it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because I'm playing as Blue Toad here, the fastest of them all here. There we go. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this was all about these like rolling like platforms here. There we go. And with all those mice also like making a jump. I believe, do they jump? No, they don't jump at the same time I do. I thought they might, but nope. I guess I was wrong. Alright, get in the pipe. No, get in the pipe. I'm pressing the jump button too much here, god damn it. Alright, here we go. Oh no, maybe this is the reason why, because of this like underground level. And now we got like mice with spice on them, so maybe that is the reason, I don't know. Let's see what's up here first. Maybe I missed something. No, I don't think I want to scratch behind them. Alright, let's go in this pipe anyways. Alright, ooh, I think I know what to do here. This is, you have to ground pound like stuff to like really just like, you have to like get all of these like stuff to like have all color, and ground pounding them adds more to it. So yeah, there we go. And also there are these random baseballs here. I don't know why, but I guess they're here. I guess maybe to like take out the enemies in here more easily. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. It's just moving up forward. I believe there's like stuff down here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I remember that because I think in one of the trailers there's like showing like ghost meat here that like go down here to like give off like an extra trick. If you don't know what the ghost meats are, basically when this game had like me for support, there was like a way to show off other players' progression for the levels, so that was nice. Obviously not showing that here, but yep. That was the thing back in the day. I believe also Miiverse was also like around the world map, and you can like see their like Miiverse posts showing off the stamps and stuff. Yeah, that was neat to make this like world map much more lively. But nope, now we're just like in the empty desert as it is here. Alright. Okay, don't really care about that stuff. And don't care about the enemy right now. Instead, I want to go into here. This like mystery box area. There we go. Alright, here we go. Alright, welcome to Mystery House. There's one green star in each room. Do your best to collect them all. Good luck. Now get going. Alright, I'll get going here. There we go. Yeah, just like taking off a variety of challenges here. There we go. Just like, I believe it's like being like all the enemies as quickly as possible. At least that's what it seems to be based on like these like challenges here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so far I'm doing like quickly enough thanks to the cat suit here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it's just basically just like easily taking them on here. Okay, now we're getting some much more difficult ones here. Don't be over mindless here. No. Alright, could have lost it there, but now I got them. Alright, here we go. No, now we got like fire burrows here. No! And of course I lost it during the fire burrows there. Yeah, very quick indeed here, at least with yeah, very quick. You have to like defeat them in like 10 seconds. So yeah, gotta keep you on your toes, but don't like lose control and such. All right, here we go. All right, saving. All right, and something's going off my phone, so excuse me for a bit here. Alright, I'm back now. I'm continuing forward with the video here. Alright, here we go. Now we're going off to an enemy here and do random. I'm almost doing random, god damn it. And these are kind of like, sort of like Goombas of some sorts, I believe. They're like Goombas, but you have to like kill them twice. Yeah, they go into like their like upside down phase and then you kick them like that. Alright, I should probably get my power up here. No! God, it's like the bigger one, so it's like very like intimidating because of that. But yeah, I should probably use the cat suit here because yeah, it's much more easier like that way. Don't want to make a mistake by accidentally not hitting the top enough and end up dying. Result of that. All right, here we go. And I'll believe is left is another level in the castle here. Alright, here we go. Ooh, now we're going to get introduced to another gimmick that's still not in like the desert, my god. Yeah, it's kind of like in like 3D Land of some sort. I believe in that game it's been a while, but that game like didn't really have like a world theme as such. It's just like barrage of like level themes left and right there. It seems like to be the case with 3D World, even though there's still like an overworld that has some sort of theme. But anyway, now we have like double cherry power up here, where you can have like 2 of your character here. Yeah, that's fun. So we got like double like firepower here. That's nice. All right, that got a green star there, and oh god, and yeah, that is it. That came some like new good things, but also some issues with that. Now you have to like keep up both of them in the same time as it's up by that green pipe. But also we got, yep, as I said before, we also got like, yeah, more double fire here. God, oh god, oops. Now like, yeah, I believe, yeah, so, yeah, the double cherry does require like certain green stars, and now I can no longer like do this, my mistake. I really should have used the fire when I'm like at the distance as those marching guys are like coming there. Oh well. Alright, continuing on forward here. Yeah, these guys, they're like they're like calm when you're like when you don't do anything, but as soon as you're starting to attack them, they like run around in some sorts like that. Alright, got to like the red ring, so just use one of the Marios, I guess. Oh god, yeah, I really couldn't do that all well because I really don't want to lose the other Mario. But on the bright side, I believe I can go back to doing this here, so let's see what's in here, I guess. Yep, it was a green star, so yeah, it's best to keep like having those like guys there. Alright, I saw there was like a question mark bug, an invisible one, but I'm ignoring that because I don't care. Alright, continuing on forward. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's like both a power-up and an obstacle at like the same time here because you have to like really keep an eye on them as such. No. Can I do this again? Yes, I can. Alright, can you, one of you Marios, like, get them? Alright, there we go. And, the clones just, like, attacking each other there. Alright, I want them all, like, no, give me, alright. I feel like if one of them gets like off screen too much, they will eventually like disappear and such, and I do not want to do that, especially since we have Fire Bros coming up here. Alright, come on. I believe there can be like a maximum of 6, but that could also be me misremembering. Alright, here we go. And oh crap, I do not have, yeah, if I didn't like lose the first one, I probably couldn't like get that. That's probably where like the last green star is. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it's like a neat power up there, but it's also like, yeah, pretty much like one that you really have to like manage there. Alright, there we go. Peach one, I guess. I mean, yeah, we're kind of like in pink as like area, so I guess it like fits. Alright, here we go. Alright, off to the yellow Sprixie there. Oh, except now we got like a casino area. And I also have like never really went to that Toad house. I mean, I guess since I have like no power-ups, I might as well get it. But first I'm doing this first. Alright, here we go. And no changing characters here because why do I need to change characters for this? It's like all you do is like jump onto this stuff here and that's pretty much it. No really point of switching characters here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, get rid of that because it's one-time use. Alright, here we go. And now it's off to the Toad house here. Yeah, very decorative one. Oh! Oh, it's not like a power-up house, it's more like another stamp. And this is even like really a Toad house. I think it's most appropriate to be called a Pixie house because instead of a Toad, we have a little Pixie here, a little Pixie resident here, I guess you can say. I mean, sure, it's like decorative, but way much more decorative than a Toad house. Instead of like a mushroom-like house, it's more like much more decorative stuff like that. Alright, what's in here? A coin, of course. Alright, here we go. Now we're going to get to something where I can actually switch characters. Alright, here we go. No more Mario. Now it's time for Luigi. Okay. Alright, here we go. Instead of like going into a castle, I guess we're now just like going to a like, I guess, it's not an airship, honestly. It's more like an army, I guess. Yeah, that's what you guys call this here. Alright, and yeah, now we're going to like auto-scrolling stuff here, yeah, because it's like similar to an airship where there's like constant auto-scrolling, so it's like, gotta like keep an eye on that stuff there. And I should not like running in and spewing fire at the exact same time. Alright, that was like stupid of me. Alright, I'm gonna ground that. No, I'm gonna ground down these because I think there's something in there that's like new to this level, but making mistakes there, my god. Alright, here we go. Now it's not time to be totally stupid here. Let's actually continuing on forward here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, of course we got the bullet bills. Got the marching guys here again, of course. And I got a pointless mushroom there because why not? It's like a neat bonus. Alright, here we go. And yeah, there is a new thing. Alright, get into it, Luigi. My god. A jump. There we go. Now we got like a kind of a cannon on our own here. There we go. And I think it like goes automatically when you're not like holding down the run button. But when you like hold the run button, that's when it charges. So that's why you're constantly in like a charged state. And I believe in multiplayer, this can also like hit the other like players and such. So it's like a bit of a friendly fire in that sense. Which is like I've seen playthroughs that are multiplayer, and it does not like go like very well at all. You just like accidentally like hit the players when you don't like really mean to. But in single player, it's actually like pretty neat to like hit all the enemies and stuff like that. Alright, yeah, especially like in this 3D game where it's like like not the best. You don't like have a target and such, so it's like fine and stuff like that. It's not that necessary. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I don't know, I'm just spouting stuff. Oh crap. If I had one, I probably could have like break this and it would probably lead to like the last like green star there. But unfortunately no. Alright, anyway, it's boom boom time. Alright, and let's stop your spin there. Like I think I can like easily get him if I jump in the like correct position, but nope. Alright, now he's like going to a shell. Yeah, he's kind of like, yeah, you can't just like constantly jump on him like in New Super Mario Bros. And he's developing new tactics here, like turning invisible, I guess. Even though it's not like totally invisible, it's still like pretty seeable if you're like really just like paying attention here. Oh, that time he was like difficult to see. I guess when he's like in his shell, it's like pretty difficult. Oh, I can like, yeah, I can do the chain and like do Super Mario Bros. That's nice. I mean, it's something I don't really think about doing in this game, mainly because of the, I guess when you get it 3D, it's I automatically seem much more difficult and such. Have like more directions to like go into, much more directions to boom to get into. But anyway, and now it's just like going on to the flagpole here. Alright, releasing the yellow pixie here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, very nice. Much longer here. Really show off the sunflower. I don't know what I'm getting at the point. The point is that it's that she's yellow. That's it. All right, there you go. Got another hammer too. Kind of like showing up, kind of reflective of how Mario and Luigi use like hammers to restore the pipe in the beginning of the game. I don't know, are these like Pixie's plumbers too? I don't know, I don't think it's really all that important and such. But it's just like interesting to think about and such. Anyway, let's get a preview of the third level here. And for the third level seems to be, oh boy, ice, my favorite thing ever. And of course we got like the blue pixie there because yes, of course, it's a theme here, god damn it. And yeah, it seems to be there is a snow level. Oh, we also get like Captain Toad there at some point, so we're gonna see him. Yeah, we didn't see him in World 2, so he doesn't appear all the time. Alright, this is gonna be like a stamp. I might as well show off this, cause why not? It's not really much of a level, it's more like a stamp. Free stamps to get off. And it's like a pixie crying there. It's like poor yellow pixie, the one that gets the short stick, the one that cries, and they're like stamped. All right. Anyway, yeah, that's a nice wrap up of the video here. Next time, I'm continuing on forward with a snow level, Captain Toad, and what appears to be the Mario Kart level here. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like very like Mario Kart here. Yeah, I can move around the camera here to really get a glimpse here. Alright, yeah, let's continue on forward. Anyway, goodbye. I should end.